in. Now this is a fake email which he has already attached in the screenshot. So let me click on this and show it what he has received from. He has received this email, and as you can read out, dear user.ztc, LICindia.com server is currently experiencing issue. To avoid difficulties with sending and receiving emails, additionally, you won't be able to receive new mails attachments more than 1200 MB until you verify this mailbox. Now, once you click on this link, it will try to take your credentials or try to drop you in any kind of remote access Trojan, RAM, right, or something in your machine that can compromise. Right. Now, let us understand how do you detect, how that the directors are understood that this is a fake email. Definitely, you can see the email ID, right? Do not reply at the rate VIKAS@RLBEN.com. Right? So this is not LIC. This is pretty much clear. And anybody can detect it, right? If you read the email ID. So first is definitely you go through and see which email ID you are getting. Right. But as an informed individuals, right? If you are complaining this to cybercrime.gov.in as well, right? If you only send this attachment, what will happen? You'll see you have not lost any kind of money and other things, it will be okay, right? Fine. You have understood, you are a responsible citizen, you are aware of fake emails, right? But let me show you another important thing which is known as the open source intelligence part, right? I'll go to who.is, find out who is the person, right? And that's why the website name is who.is. Now you give the email ID out here. Email ID, not the entire email ID, the domain, right? From which. So as you can see, the domain name was DIPASRABEN.com, right? I've just pasted that, correct? Okay, and then I'm doing a search. Now what it does, it also shows you, right, at the IP address, there is a referral URL from which this domain can be linked to. I'll open that, let it open there. When this email ID, like this domain was purchased, created on 16 May 2025 and expiring on 16 May 2026, right? And most importantly, the contact person name. This is the person, this is the owner of this, right? Domain. And from where this person belongs? From Nigeria, right? And most importantly, the phone number of the person, right? And oral data, email ID, the gmail.com, CHINEMA4, right? Yeah. So not only somebody sending you this, you can also backtrack and find out who is the culprit behind it. If he is not, like, you can hide this information as well. You have to pay the amount and you can hide that information. But maximum time these scammers, they are sending it randomly, right? So they don't think of that who is going to tap me back and other things. Right? Now let me go to the referral URL which has opened. Now see, this is the referral URL, right? You can see I have clicked on this link and this had opened. Again, some Chinese or Japanese writer, right? I can now what to be done here? What I can do is I can go to webarchive.org or Wayback Machine. Now this here you can find out when was the website created, what it looked, now what it is looking, what all changes being made during the entire course of time, right? So if somebody comes to you and tell we are a 15 years old company, just search it out here, right? When it was created, who is, and this Wayback Machine gives you clear information, so nobody can fool you, right? So now let me copy and paste this. You can see 2025. This was the first time when they have started, and when say May 14, this was the first time they have started, and they have updated this many times, right? If I click on this, you will be able to see how it looked in the first day when they launched the website. This is how it looked. It looks similar, right? You can notice the changes, whatever it looked like, right? You can go back. You can see the entire data. Last updation was made on 25th of September, right? You can see the changes. You can see the summary. You can see the sitemap. You can see the URLs. You can see everything. Clear? Any questions as of now? No question? No doubts?
This is the bank, that means the data bank of
This is an archive of all the websites. Anything over the internet.
Yeah,
You just have a website. You paste it out there and be able to see all the information about the website.
the bank we call it.
Yeah, it's an archive. It's an archive. It shows all the historical data. Now, if you understand this, right, you will able to see an email and find out the email ID to not be similar to the domain, right? But what if I tell you that I will send an email from Sir's email account to you without opening Sir's email account? That can happen as well. Yes. So the question is there. आप लोग का चेहरे से पता चल गया है कि आपको आंसर चाहिए. I'll show you this. This is an email which I have received from Cognizant stating that I have been recruited in Cognizant, right? But I haven't applied anything. So this is by me sending email to myself itself. Now you can see the email ID, asia@cognizant.com, no spelling mistake, nothing in the domain, right? You can see there is a bit.ly link which is given. So if I click on that, right, and if I go to the employee portal, which is a phishing portal itself. Now it's not working. This was created way back, right? So this is a phishing portal. So what the story behind this is, I am recruited there in Hyderabad office. I need to go there, report it. I need to update my KYC data out there in the employee portal. Once I click on this employee portal, the employee portal opens up. It looks exactly similar as the Cognizant employee portal, right? I give my KYC data. Before giving that, I need to give my user ID and password. Once I give my user ID and password and click login, it will again redirect to the original website of the Cognizant employee portal. Now, in my mind or any individual person mind, you might be thinking, okay, internet disrupt हुआ होगा, कुछ हुआ होगा, connection loss हुआ होगा. I am now redirected to again. I will give again my ID and password, and then I will give the KYC data. In the meanwhile, you have already given your ID and password, right? So that is where two-factor authentication is required. That is where multi-factor authentication is required. That is where it has been invented, and that is where all of us are using. Whether it be Facebook, whether it be Gmail, you are using an OTP that comes to your mobile. You are having multi-factor authentication, right? Zero trust policies. These all inventions have come, right? So now let us understand, if you receive this kind of an email from any trusted source. Swasta Sundar HR Mahua ma'am lost 75 or 80,000 rupees. He received an email from his director. He was there in Nepal or somewhere. He told that I have been stuck. Please send me this much amount from your personal account, and I'll go back and give it to you. Now she didn't call and verify, right? And the same email was received from the domain itself, right? This is known as email spoofing. Okay. Now, how do you understand that this is a fake email? Right. Let me compare this with the original email that I have received from LIC. Right. This one. So this is an original email which I have received from LIC. Right. And this one is a fake email which I have received from Cognizant. Right. How do I check? Go to the three dot and go to show original. This opens. Again, I'll go to the original email and click on three dots and go to show original. This opens, right? Two windows. Now compare. Message ID. The message ID in the original email you can see here, right? It's licindia.com, right? Visible, ma'am? Visible? Right. Here you can see it is localhost, @localhost, not cognizant.com. Next. The DKIM is pass. Right here. Here the DMARC or DKIM is similar, right? It's fail. Right? तो अब अगर कहीं से मेल आया आपको कहीं पे कॉफी शॉप में गेट करने के लिए तो पहले चेक कर लेना, नहीं तो कॉफी शॉप में आप ही कुछ ना भूल जाओ. Right? Any questions as of now? Nothing, right? So let me explain you about phishing then. The most beloved social media is our Facebook, right? Now I think there's a competition between Instagram and other, of course, all come under the same category of same Meta, right? So we are very concerned about our privacy, definitely, but we don't take care of our privacy in that sense, right? How? Now understand how this phishing works. I'm not showing you how it can be created, but my colleague will be able to show you that live. Okay, how it is created and other things. But for information as of now, as we start the session, so if you see that the Facebook, okay, you can see anybody sending this with FACEB00K. In a naked eye, will you be able to understand this? FACEB00K and FACEB00K, what is the difference? Then to आप लोगों को मिलता है ये छोटा मोबाइल में URL कहाँ पे आप देख पाओगे, right? So few things that you can keep in mind and don't fall prey to this kind of phishing links. How? Number one, anybody sending you a link, right, and then asking you to click verify. How to verify, right? First of all, if you click on that link and that website is supposed to be, that has been promised to you, that for example Amazon.com हो गया, Flipkart हो गया, Facebook हो गया, कुछ किसी का जिसका आपके पास ऑलरेडी ऐप है आपके मोबाइल में, राइट? और कोई किसी ने आपको फ्रॉड ठगी करने के लिए मैसेज में भेजा, एसएमएस में भेजा, व्हाट्सएप में भेजा, मैसेंजर में भेजा, कहीं भी भेजा, राइट? आप उसको क्लिक करते हैं तो ब्राउजर में ओपन होता है. If it opens in browser, not your app, that's the first trigger that should come into your mind. फेक हो सकता है, URL लिखने से पहले फेक हो सकता है, right? Now what need to be done? The second step, right? Copy this entire URL, right? And go to your second best friend, because now first best friend has become the AI, ChatGPT. So the second best friend is Google. So go to Google and just paste this. You'll be able to see this result. You want to go here or here? Want to go here or here? उसका मतलब क्या है? स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक है. अगर अपना स्पेलिंग भी वीक है, गूगल का तो स्पेलिंग वीक नहीं है ना. गूगल तो पता चल जाएगा उसको, right? So this is the second thing, right? उसके बाद क्या कर सकते हो? सेम उसमें जाओ, हुईस में जाओ, देखो कौन कहाँ रजिस्टर किया, किसने किया, कितना इंफॉर्मेशन मिल सकता है. सिर्फ अपना बचो नहीं, अपना इंफॉर्मेशन भी निकालो और सोशल मीडिया में दो कि यहाँ से आ रहा है, ये इंफॉर्मेशन आ रहा है. Be a responsible citizen. We collectively, this is cyber security is a collective effort, not an individual effort, right? So if you are aware, you also make sure that you are making aware other people also aware in your community. Clear? Right? अभी आते हैं so normally we all like save our passwords in the browser, right? करते हैं ना हम लोग ये सोचते हैं मेरा तो पासवर्ड इजी एक्सेस हो जाएगा इसलिए रखते हैं, राइट? बट हाउ दिस कुड बी डेंजरस easily. This is being shown to the police officers as well. I can the Interpol and show them how it can be done, and this is the basic thing that we done. If they're having some laptop or something, right? And the concerned person is not there, might be he is the victim, he has been killed or whatever, kidnapped or whatever, right? Information कहाँ से मिले? इसका पासवर्ड तो किसी के पास हो सकता है, वो अपना डिलीट भी कर सकता है, चेंज भी कर सकता है। यहाँ पे लॉगिन करके तो आपका फायदा नहीं है, लॉगिन करके कितना देखोगे, लेकिन पासवर्ड अगर आपके पास रहेगा तो वो आप यूज कर सकते हो। अगर डेफिनेटली मल्टी फैक्टर ऑथेंटिकेशन नहीं है, बाकी चीज नहीं है, राइट? पासवर्ड मिलना पहला इंपॉर्टेंट चीज। सो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई क्लिक ऑन दिस एंड गो टू व्यू पेज सोर्स, सॉरी नॉट व्यू, सो इंस्पेक्ट, this window opens, right? I click on this, right, arrow and go here and click on this, the part here which highlights, see here input type is password. I just change that password to TEXT. This is child split, the entire password is visible. So do not save your passwords in your browser, right? Here कैसे करना है फिर से दिखा है, तो you will be going and hacking your boyfriend and girlfriend's password. Don't save your password, right, in the browser. Now most importantly, next question will come. इतना कुछ है, सेव नहीं करेंगे, दिमाग में कैसे रखेंगे? सही बात। You also agree, right? We are all digitally present and we have so many passwords, right? कितना जगह में फिंगरप्रिंट का एक्ट होता है, नहीं होता? डिवाइस ऑथेंटिकेशन मल्टी फैक्टर हो गया, ठीक है, लेकिन पासवर्ड तो जगह जगह में लगता ही है। Even you go to an simple sites that access to your office, even you require password, right? And nowadays only pin is not effective. You need to have multi, like uppercase, lowercase, special character, everything, right? So let me have one volunteer to assist me. Anyone who wants to come? I will not hack you, I will just explain it. Don't worry. I have opened Notepad, so nothing to worry. Please come. Anyone? Ma'am? Yeah, you, please. Please. So, ma'am, in the Notepad I have opened, right? So, your name, where you are from? Gargi College. So you write your name and you love Gargi College, right? You can write that without any space. Write that. Okay. So if this is a password, easy to be hacked anytime, right? So ma'am, next time you have to. Yeah. Now you can have M, capital M, A @ You can write D, you can think of D, you can keep capital or small, yeah, small. H is hash. U, same U, small u, Y can be small y, capital Y, you remember. A is @. S is dollar. H is hash. P becomes small p or capital P, whatever you want to remember. A is @. L is 1. G is again capital G or small g, do you remember? As per your answer. A is @. R is 8. Yeah. G again capital or small, whatever you remember. Yeah. I is exclamation. C again capital or small. O is 0. L is 1, yeah, E is 3, G is small g, and then again 3. Now use this as a password. Okay, आप किसी को आप you want to love someone, hate someone, kill someone, sentence बनाओ, password बनाओ, easy to remember. Correct? Thank you, man. Any questions? So cyber security made easy. Now, importantly, cyber security is not fully technical. 80% common sense, 20% technical. So you need to have your common sense first, right? Thank you. So I'll go to the next.
But how this can be remembered? If you go to that.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah.
So each character.
You're replacing A with @ L with 1, I with exclamation, right? H with hash, E with 3,
So
O with 0. Yeah, you are replacing six characters with this, right? Now it is your, like, you have your sentence. Nobody other person knows, right? So you can have any sentence, and you also remember which one you are using as an uppercase or a lowercase. So every time you write M is an uppercase. Every time you write G is a small g, lowercase. Now it becomes
logic.
Yeah, it's a simple logic in that sense. Now I cannot guarantee that's 100% hack-proof, but yes, you can see the strength, the simple sentence strength or this strength, and it's easy to be remembered.
So that's they have to change the habitual.
Yes. Yes, and you have multi-factor authentication and two-factor authentication, all those things. So you are not at high risk of compromising the entire account in that sense, right? If you are activating that. But once you are using this kind of password and thing, even you have, like, you are using someone else's laptop and somewhere everything store or something, you can easily change. You can remember that you are using multiple places, like for example, simple places. Like you don't have multiple authentication not applicable once you're accessing it inside the office or some other normal portals which you are using. So at that time you have this kind of a thinking. It can help you to reduce this kind of anybody else stealing your credentials.
And the thing is that a day at least 10 websites we used to.
Yes.
Like e-office.
Yes.
Office is there.
Yes.
Then you can say about the email account.
Yes.
The JNU email account.
Yes.
Then you can say about some of the students'
Yes.
account.
Yes.
So
So So what we used to do
each
is
one has a different.
Yes, should have different sentences and different passwords. So that is why this is helpful. Why? Because maximum people do a mistake that we have same password everywhere. Same password everywhere makes it easier for everyone to hack. Yeah. So if any of the account is compromised. Now I'll show you if this question comes in. I'll show you another live thing. Okay. I want another volunteer to come in with having an old Gmail account where you use Zomato and everything. Just phone में है सब. Hack नहीं करना. Next you will also come. Okay. Yeah. So give your email ID, the older Gmail ID, yeah, which you are using in the phone. Yeah, enter. So he hasn't been involved in any kind of breach. So his email is safe. That's it. Sir, if you want to give your email ID, older email ID. Next you come. Ten pages, sir. So now you can scroll down and see what all places you had the data breaches happened. So alien text base where you might have been registered with this email ID. So the email address and the password have been compromised in this place, right here. Then this is another place where you have Telegram, okay, where your email ID, password, and usernames have been compromised. Right? In May 2021, India Mart, you had your email ID, name, phone number, and physical address that has been already been compromised. Right? In Twitter, in January 2021, your email address, name, and social media profile and username have been compromised. You can see the details out there. What all details have been compromised here? One password, user and password manager to generate all these additional classes. Right? So I'll go back and see again. So, and you have wrap it up. This is where your passwords have been compromised in 2020, in 2018. Crop Tiger, where your date of birth, device information, email address, gender, IP address, name, password, everything compromised in May 2015. Gati is the place where you are email address, gender, geographical location, IP address, names have been compromised. Yatra.com in 2013, your date of birth, email address, name, password, phone number, physical address, pins have been compromised in November 2012. So this is where you can understand